Good Monday to all, and welcome to the Smart Move of the Week for Monday, May 11th of 2015, your weekly sales positioning idea. I'm Jonathan Illig of Brokers Alliance, where we help you turn current events into sales opportunities. Well, for this week's Smart Move, we bring you an annuity concept for the older, moderate asset client. We call it Maintaining the Widow's Standard of Living, Closing the Surviving Spouse Income Gap. Now, John and Linda have been retired for several years, and they live comfortably on the income from their Social Security benefits and John's pension. Now, John is 73 and Linda is 70. Their home is paid off, and they have savings totaling about $300,000, of which $250,000 is held in bank CDs and another $50,000 is in a savings account for emergencies. Now, they're concerned about the reduction in household income upon John's death. They want to be certain that Linda can maintain her standard of living when he dies. Now, while John's family does not have a history of longevity, Linda's mother is still living at 92 and her grandmother lived to 96. So the expectation is that Linda will likely see a very advanced age. Now, why the concern about Linda's income when John passes? Well, they're aware that Linda will only retain the larger of their two Social Security benefits, and when John retired, they opted for a pension payment to provide only 75% of his pension to Linda upon his death. Thus, the calculations for total household income retained by Linda upon John's death will be reduced from the current level of $59,400 a year to only $44,183 when John should pass at, we're going to assume, age 83. Linda's surviving spouse income gap will be about $18,000 per year. I'll show you how we calculated this later. Now, the solution for John and Linda is to reposition $148,000 of their savings to the Secure Living Index 10 Plus annuity, and of course add the optional income protection rider. This product is issued by Genworth. Now, at contract issue, a 4% premium bonus creates a beginning annuity account balance of $153,920. Thus, their total savings have been increased. Now, at Linda's age 80, that'll be John's age 83 when he's assumed to pass away, the income protection rider will guarantee Linda that $18,000 per year for the rest of her life, even if she outlives her grandmother who made it to 96. This $18,000 will fill Linda's projected surviving spouse income gap at John's death. Now, the fixed indexed annuity provides John and Linda with the security that their account value will not decline due to financial market reversals. They have higher annual interest earning potential than they were receiving with the certificates of deposit, and that guaranteed income stream at John's death will offset the loss of Linda's Social Security benefit and that loss of 25% of John's pension income, thus keeping Linda's household income intact when John passes. Now, with the repositioning of the $148,000 from the CDs to the annuity, John and Linda's total savings have actually increased, and they also again have higher interest potential on 50% of their savings than they did before. Increased overall savings, safety from market loss, higher earnings potential on half of their assets, and the security of knowing that Linda's lifestyle remained intact upon John's death. That's a smart move. Now, the financial tool this week is the Secure Living Index 10 Plus annuity issued by Genworth. The optional income protection rider provides annual guaranteed growth of the income base of 6% simple per year. This is fully guaranteed growth. It is not dependent upon the performance of the index. With Genworth, you can truly say that the future income is absolutely guaranteed no matter what happens in the financial markets. The Secure Living Index 10 Plus also provides that immediate 4% premium bonus to the annuity account value, and you have the choice of 4 indexed interest strategies plus 2 fixed interest options as well. Now, what makes this, and frankly all of Genworth's indexed annuities, easy to sell is their contractual bailout cap. At contract issue, the bailout cap for the annual point-to-point with annual cap strategy is established. If during any renewal the annual point-to-point cap is renewed at less than that bailout cap, then surrender charges, MVA, and bonus vesting are waived for 45 days, and your client can walk with their full account value, including the bonus. Genworth's indexed annuities are amongst my favorites. They're clean designs with easy-to-read illustrations, highly competitive in both crediting rates and income guarantees, and again, they provide that bailout cap. What more could you ask for? So, returning to our planning concept, how did we project that Linda would have a survivor's income gap of $18,000 per year if John died at age 83? Well, to do this, we use Brokers Alliance proprietary and very simple to use Social Security and pension gap calculator. At the Input tab, we simply enter the names and age of both spouses. Now for the spouse assumed to be the first to die, we're going to enter their current Social Security benefit in any projected COLA, their pension benefit in any projected COLA, and the amount of the pension that will be retained by their surviving spouse. For the assumed surviving spouse, we just enter their Social Security benefit and any pension information. You can also enter your name and contact information. Next, we're simply going to click on the Client Report tab. This projected survivor's income gap for up to 20 years in the future will be revealed. Now in this case example, we can see the projected survivor's income gap at John's assumed death at age 83 is $18,000. This provides the basis for determining the premium needed for the annuity. You simply call Brokers Alliance Annuity Marketer and tell them to solve for premium based upon the income need and the client's age and of course the year the income will be needed. It's a very simple reverse solve for premium. You can also print this report for the client. Simply click on File and then Print, and all the calculations will print in a client report. You can also save it to PDF and email the PDF report to the client if you prefer. Now the 3-page client report features a cover page with your name and contact information. The year-by-year survivor income gap projections are at page 2. Then at page 3 are the assumptions used, including a breakdown of how much the current total household income is provided by each of the spouse's benefits. This calculator is very easy to use and is provided free to Brokers Alliance agents who place annuity business with us. Well, this week, Lewis wants to recognize Connor in Aliso Viejo, California. He had a good week with $16,000 in commissions on 2 IUL cases. Nate shouts out Stephen in Florida with a nice $120,000 in annuity premium last week. Rochelle sends kudos to Rebecca in Florida, who had a very successful IUL client webinar last week. That's a great example of using technology with the presentation tools developed by Brokers Alliance. And then finally, Aaron and I want to congratulate Ryan in Boston. 14 immediate appointments last week using his skills in conjunction with a custom retirement planning seminar developed by us here at Brokers Alliance. So that's your smart move of the week. We'll see you again next Monday.